Have you ever wondered if everyone, regardless of their background, has fundamental rights when interacting with the government, especially in complex situations like immigration? It is a question many people have, and understanding the answer can bring clarity and peace of mind. Yes, due process absolutely applies to individuals in immigration proceedings within the United States. This means that non-citizens, including those without legal status, are entitled to certain fundamental fairness and legal protections under the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution. The reason due process protections extend to non-citizens stems from the principle that once a person is physically present within the United States, they are subject to its laws and thus generally receive the protection of those laws. The Fifth Amendment states that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. While immigration law is primarily administrative, federal courts have consistently affirmed that non-citizens have a right to a fair hearing and reasonable procedures, especially when their liberty is at stake, such as during detention or removal proceedings. For you, this means that in an immigration context, you typically have the right to notice of the charges against you, an opportunity to be heard by an impartial decision-maker, and the chance to present evidence and testimony. You also usually have the right to legal representation, although often at your own expense, and to appeal adverse decisions to higher authorities. These procedural safeguards help ensure decisions are not arbitrary and are made based on the law and facts presented. An important nuance is the distinction between due process in court versus administrative settings. While immigration proceedings are handled by administrative courts, these still adhere to robust due process requirements. For example, immigrants facing removal are granted the right to examine adverse evidence, cross-examine government witnesses, and present their own witnesses and documentary evidence. Knowing these specific rights allows you to better advocate for yourself or your loved ones within the system. Ultimately, recognizing that due process applies to immigration empowers you to understand your fundamental rights and engage with the system more confidently. It highlights the importance of seeking legal advice and ensures that everyone, regardless of their immigration status, is treated with basic fairness and has a chance to tell their story under the protection of established legal principles.